Hello, the internet. Saffron here. Going back into who murdered Sonic the Hedgehog? Is that what it's called? Something like that. The murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. We know he's supposedly dead. I don't think he's really dead, but you know how it goes. Anyway, so here we are. We went to the saloon, aka the tavern or whatever. But all right. Whoa! Look at this place. Amy, Tails. Saffron, I'm over here. I think Amy's already gone on ahead. It seems she's really excited. Yeah, somebody killed her boyfriend? Did you need something from me? Yeah, just a question, really. How do I put this? What if Sonic is actually hurt? Ha! You're so silly. We didn't bother to check that. It's just a game. He's laughing? Sonic doesn't go down so easily. He's on a train full of his friends. Nothing would actually happen to him. We're just all really committed to the mystery for Amy. You have nothing to worry about, I promise. Plus, Sonic likes to nap in a lot of strange spots. He's fine. It's making a lot of sense, but I can't shake what Sonic said to me. Is this really part of the murder mystery game? Or is there something deeper happening? I need more evidence to figure out what's going on. Yes, evidence. I'm gonna take a... Can I tag along? We're gonna play it nice. We're gonna be the good cop. You don't mind? Is it cool if I tag along with you? Oh, of course, sure. Now if I ever need a snack, you've got me. Fair. As I said, the best detectives have sidekicks, so I'm happy to have you. If you ever catch me looking glum, though, just know it's because where's my lore card? The last guy to work a case with me ditched our practice to join the evil Dr. Eggman. Not a proper detective without baggage. This is true. You varmints. Hi, Knuckles. What are y'all doing in my saloon? He's trying so hard to stay in character. Knuckles, we're trying to figure out who murdered Sonic. I can see that. Amy moseyed through here and told me all about it. Enough of that. Wonder how long you kept that voice up for Amy. We were wondering if you could tell us what you were up to before the murder. Anything to help us establish your alibi and... Nope, I have nothing to tell either of you. Leave me alone. Oh, thanks, Knuckles. He's obviously agitated about something, but why take it out on us? I know better than to argue with Knuckles, so it seems we're on our own. Saffron, we need to figure out what Knuckles was up to while we were all apart. My gosh, words. Let's investigate for clues and then interrogate. Yeah, that's kind of how it works, right? Right, let's do it. So there's this glass with blood on it? Saffron, this isn't because that was by Sonic also. What is it? It's just a few unused cups. Sure, but why are there 3? Knuckles was really thirsty? One has the red lipstick. Saffron, this one has lipstick on the rim. Hey, look, I called that. That's not Knuckles' color at all. Someone else must think. Does he wear makeup? Does he wear makeup? Does he wear lipstick? I mean, he is red. Anyway, we should log this. Okay, used cups are added to inventory. Always check the garbage cans. Something else is hidden in the trash. Let's check here. Sadly, this one's empty as well. I'm starting to think your theory on something always being hidden in the trash is flawed. It's only a matter of time, Tails. Have faith. That's right, we're gonna check every trash can. So as they say, one man's trash is another man's treasure. Haha. I think Tails is ignoring me. I would too. Clearly, we won't be able to give this game Super Monkey Ball a try. Spin, you little monkey, spin! Do we think it broke when the train sped up? The damage looks to be more caused from punches. Yeah, Knuckles probably got mad at it. Who could have done that? Right? It definitely wasn't Knuckles at all. Right. What are you two looking at me for? Smashed Arcade is added to inventory. I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Knuckles and find out what really happened. No, I want to see what else there is. This is bowl of snacks. Bowl of assorted nuts. The classic saloon snack. Kind of bland. Seems like someone licked all the salt up. Ew. What? Yeah, right? Maybe they're just unsalted. Hey, let's talk to Robot. The robotic arms here are really helpful. Arm? What's the arm doing to my hair? Fix it up a bit. That's incredible. What interesting tech. Uh-oh, should I fear my job a little bit? How well can it microwave? Right? Yeah. Could be a concern. Wait, what's that? I saw... Oh, what's this? What is that? Colossum Howdy Partners Spittoon-Free Establishment. Coliseum Highway Zone. Okay. The doors. Huh, that's funny. The door's locked tight. We can't go any further. Wonder how Amy was able to leave then. Good point. When were those doors locked? And how long were they locked for? We'll have to keep this in mind. Well, I mean, she could have climbed over and under, and they're not like they're, you know, blocking a whole lot. Oh, and window. Breathtaking views. Yeah, look at that. This train passes by some incredible sights. I'm just happy to be traveling at a normal speed. I get nauseous pretty easily. I have to avoid things like roller coasters. I don't mind roller coasters, though I find myself running on the tracks more than I do riding in the carts. I'll never understand this friend group. Right? I mean, I guess. You're not part of all that. Okay, Knuckles. Why'd you smash the arcade? I thought I told you to leave me alone. Please don't beat me up. No promises. Oh, okay. Knuckles, would you ever fight me? No, you bruise too easily. Wouldn't be fun. I bruise easily too. Guess I wouldn't be fun to fight either. No, I'd fight you. Sorry, Saffron. I wish you were like, oh, great, thanks. He's not actually going to fight me, right? Can I take your order? Nah, I'm not hungry. Well, if you ever are, you'll let me know, won't you? Sure, like a butler of sorts, right? Come on, Saffron, you're not a butler. Tell him that. No, we're a microwave expert. Yeah, like a butler. Excellent. Thank you, butler. Dang it. All right, let's interrogate him. Start interrogation. Saffron and I need to determine what you were doing during the hour the murder took place. I already told you, buzz off. You're not getting anything out of me. Thankfully, we don't need you to say much. What happened here is pretty obvious. It is? I mean, it is. We have evidence, too. We do? Saffron, just take a good look at our inventory. What was distracting Knuckles during the time Sonic was murdered? Probably the video game. This one! The arcade machine, ha! What makes you think I touched it? Because you punched the crap out of it? Okay, so ooh, now we have these things? Whoa, hello. I don't even know how many rings I need. Oh, geez. I mean, that's not super hard, but it's just a little, oh crap. Oh, we did get it. I'm like, we came up one ring short. No, we got them both. Apparently we can take up 2 lanes? I don't know. This isn't a tough one, Knuckles. Knuckles, you clearly touched the arcade machine because you smashed it. Super Monkey Ball is your favorite game. No, you smashed it, obviously. What evidence do you have that the damage your punches? Really? What are y'all staring at my hands for? Knuckles, you clearly destroyed the arcade machine, but why? I needed a punching bag and none were available to me. Just a sudden urge to punch, huh? I believe repairing the arcade machine will give us our answer. How will you? I'm on it. Saffron, distract Knuckles while I fix Super Monkey Ball. Bring it on. I mean, Tails is talented, but like, really? Think again. More bubblegum and paper clips. Yeesh. Ah, crap. Ah, one short. Oh, we gotta do it again. Ah, ha, now Tails, get away from that cabinet. Saffron, try again. We have to get Super Monkey Ball fixed. Okay, I'll try again. Whoops, that was dumb. That was dumb. That was just super dumb. I'm not getting through it this time either because, again, I don't know why. It shouldn't be this hard. I mean, I know it's keyboard, but all I have to do is frickin' jump. It shouldn't be so difficult. All I have to do is left, right, and jump. That's it. It shouldn't be that hard. Oh, see, like that. And that. There we go. It shouldn't be that hard. It's not that difficult. The arcade machine is fixed. No, don't look at the scores. Quick, look at the scores, because of course. I'm pulling it up right now. Vector beat him by 1 point. Okay, what does this tell us? Nothing, obviously. It tells us something massive. Look at the name on the top of the list. It's Vector. He's supposed to be the library car. The picture is beginning to be painted here. You competed with Vector to see who can get the highest score. And Vector beat you. And in frustration, you destroyed the arcade cabinet. He's punching the air in frustration. You're guessing. Where's your proof? Where's your evidence? Vector's a common name. Prove to me he was here. Now! Was he the one wearing the red lipstick? That'd be a thing. I mean, I guess, whatever. Whoops. Ow, I really am bad at this. I shouldn't be so bad at this. Okay, we did terrible. I shouldn't be so bad. It's not that hard. All right, we'll try again. Whoops. I don't know. Apparently I get infinite tries. It doesn't seem like there's any consequences to my constant failures. There we go. Oh. Now, Saffron, what proves Vector was here with Knuckles? The lipstick, sure? No! I thought it was strange that there was more than one cup sitting next to you. While you were supposed to be participating in the murder mystery game for Amy's birthday, you and Vector enjoyed some drinks playing arcade. It's not like... It's not... I wasn't... Don't tell Amy. I think we're on the right track here. So as you say, Vector popped in at the top of the hour wanting to play the arcade machine with me. Went back and forth trying to figure the game out, but when we did, we competed for the highest score. When he bested me, I destroyed the machine. No proof of his win. I was trying to fix the arcade cabinet before you two came in, honest. I didn't want to be caught. And that's my story and alibi. I've already told an abridged version of this to Amy. Boy, this friend group has a lot of pride issues. Well, that explains one of the used cups. But what of the cup with the lipstick mark? Rouge was in here too. Of course she was. Gasp! It's inconsequential, not worth mentioning. She searched around for something but failed, made fun of our game, and left. Obnoxious, that one. But you offered her a drink, apparently. Listen, I don't know why she showed up, but I've told you everything that happened before the train sped up. Are you not satisfied? Will you two relent? I'm understanding the scenario. Vector visited to play games, Rouge couldn't find something and left, then Knuckles destroyed the machine. That all makes sense to me. Thank you for answering so many of our questions. Actually, that's not everything, is it, Knuckles? Okay. I want to step back to something I noticed. One more name on that high score list doesn't make sense. Saffron, can you take a look one more time? An odd name on the high score list. Well, I saw there was like toast and apple and... What is Tails talking about? Yeah, toast, apple, bread, Ultim, bagel, and candy. Yeah, what's the Ultim, I suppose? Oh, do I have to... Do I do things? Oh, okay. Mouse. Ultim. All the other names have food theme, but this one... Who here goes by Ultim? You may not know Saffron, but there is someone here that goes by that title. The ultimate life form. Shadow. And I was actually thinking too, I'm like, where's Silver? They have Blaze. Where is Silver in all this? I'm very disappointed. Okay, anyway. There's really someone here that goes by that? Nothing seeks by you, does it, bud? Vector and I were struggling so much with the game, but then Shadow dropped by. So Shadow was here too? He taught us a game and was the first to get his name on the scoreboard. Vector and I then fought to beat Shadow's score. They're both very annoying. You all immediately had to compete, huh? He gave me this before he left. A key! Whoops, words. Sorry, missed it. When Vector was leaving, I locked the door behind him. Saw no one else after locking the door. That's the honest truth. So when Amy came through here not too long ago, did you open the door for her? No, I think she has some sort of key too. Yeah, because she has the birthday key, so she can go wherever she wants. That's right, the conductor gave her that special birthday key. Well, I have a lot of questions. What happened in the library to cause Vector to come here? Why is Shadow locking doors? What was Rouge searching for? I don't know, they didn't tell me, even though I asked with that cowboy accent. You're gonna have to find them and ask them yourselves. Ta-da! We did it! More information than I expected to get there, but it seems we can move on. As of right now, I believe your story, Knuckles. We'll only know for sure when we confirm things with Vector. Fair enough. The library is the next car. I'll open the lock for you. Give whoever KO'd Sonic an earful for me. Detective Tails and Butler. I liked it better when he wasn't talking to us. Butler. Will do, Sheriff. Come on, Saffron. Let's head to the library. On it. This is way more exciting than microwaving chili dogs. Saffron! Coming! Give me a second, jeez. You varmints better pull up chalks, I say. Understood, Sheriff. Yeehaw. Yeah, okay. Oh, I didn't even look at the wanted poster. Decent cash reward for fighting this robot. Maybe I'll keep an eye out. Poor Omicho. Hate to see them like this. What'd they do? Medical malpractice. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay, then I guess that wasn't exactly what I was expecting, but sure. All right, on to the next one. Ready to mosey down to the next car? Yes, I think so. You got it, partner. Onwards. Onwards and sideways. That is actually a Sonics reference. There's another. Library car. All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Everyone's favorite journalist reporter, Amy Rose, is hot on the scoop. I'm heading out. You've been fabulously helpful. Already, before you go, SBO and I wanted to give you presents. My presents? You're both too sweet. Thank you. Vector, it seems we have more guests. Amy, there you are. Found Elisa? Want to join us for finding clues? I'm going to see if she found any leads. Oh, the detective pair needs help from the birthday girl? She knows everyone's allowed to be sassy on their birthday. This tip is just too juicy to ignore. I'll see you all around. Don't worry, Sonic. I'll be the one to avenge you, and quick. Meanwhile, Sonic's dying in the lobby car, or in the lunch car. How are you going to leave? The door of the next car is locked. Oh, you doubt the birthday girl. Again, she has the key. The birthday girl has a master key. Right. The birthday girl gets the master key. Of course, it's a birthday girl privilege. I'll solve this case before anyone else. Bye! Amy may be hasty, but she's thorough. Now what are you two doing? Looking mighty suspicious, I say. I'm the detective, so I can't be the murderer. And I'm, the butler, because the butler did it. Just making sure things go well. Things are going great. Not sure if you've forgotten, but there was a murderer. Well, I mean, besides that. Besides murder? My social skills non-existent. I'm Vector, the butcher. I'm licensed to handle raw meat. Sure. Espio the poet. Poetry. A resident message from poet to reader meant to challenge our delicate perspectives with the most rhythmic of prose. Can I hear some? Sure. Teardrops in the spring. Can you hear me sing? Was that it? I have more if you like. Cherry blossoms in the spring. I stand aside for now, thanks. At least he's rhyming, I suppose. Saffron and I are here to establish both of your alibis. Can you walk us through what happened after Amy had everyone leave the dining car? Sure, it's simple. We just explained this to Amy, actually. Yeah, when we were all sent off, Rouge, Blaze, Shadow, and Sonic all passed through the library car, where Amy told me and Espio to stay. I promptly picked up a book off the shelf and made myself comfortable. Vector got bored, so he left to see what Knuckles was up to in the saloon car. Yep. Where was Rouge? We happened to see her lipstick stain on a cup at the saloon car. Rouge came over to the library car, seemingly looking for something. Then she went to search the saloon car. She came back shortly after we heard her shout, "No way!" at the brochure and stand over there. But she left back to the casino car before Shadow came through and locked the door. I wonder what she found. She's obviously been on the hunt for something. After Rouge left, Shadow walked through the casino car, then entered the library car and locked the door behind them. More importantly, why has Shadow been locking doors? Shadow walked through the library car to the saloon car where Knuckles and I were playing games. He insisted on showing us up at Super Monkey Ball. I got so engrossed by the rolling monkey action, I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car. I guess he walked through the library car to the casino car again, locking the door behind him. Then returned to I'm not going to have to remember all this, am I? Because it's not going to happen. Then returned to the lounge car where he was meant to be stationed. When Vector came back, we realized Knuckles locked the door to the saloon car. We were stuck in the library car. That's when the train sped up. We were worried about the bookshelves falling on us, but we got through it all right. We sat trapped here until Amy arrived asking questions. She's the one that told us somebody murdered Sonic. And yeah, that's all that happened. With all these locked doors, it seems Vector and Espio couldn't have left the library car or the saloon car. Thank you both for your cooperation. We're just gonna peek around and we'll return with any questions. If you return with any meat, I'll chop it up for you. Sure, because you're absolutely gonna butcher stuff in the library. If you'd like to be serenaded with a poem, I got you covered too. Thanks, guys. Their alibis seem solid enough, but we should still search for clues. What we're looking for is any evidence that proves what they're saying is true. We need to confirm Vector's reason for leaving his post and determine if Espio is actually in the library car reading. A tall task, but we can do it. Let's get to the bottom of this, Tails. Absolutely. Okay, so, oh, brochures. Yeah, and then Rouge was reading the brochures, right? Our travel destination ideas here, like amusement parks, caverns, hotels, restaurants. Oh! Saffron, look at this. There's a couple of maps here. Seems to be the map of the library card. The books are categorized by genre, which are listed here. I love a good overhead map. Let's take a look. Library map to my inventory. Should we take the brochure about a cave too? Look, there's stalactites. Nah, leave it. Yeah, that's fair. Nobody shares my fondness for caves. Bunch of books on the floor. So many books on the ground. I wish we had time to pick them all up. Sadly, I have no interest in picking up these books. We'll leave the train to do it. That's what they do, right? All of these were knocked out by the train speeding up. But Rouge pulled a lot of these out too, searching for something. What reckless behavior. I feel sorry for the poor books. The spines are all creasing. They're opening too far. This kid feels empathy for everything. Hang in there. Yeah, a chow hangs precariously from a tree branch. The large text below reads, hang in there. Wow, I really needed to see this. This little chow is hanging there, refusing to use his wings to fly to safety because choosing the hard way is often the most rewarding. It's beautiful. If this chow can stick to his principles and find strength, then I can too. There's no way there was that much thought put into this poster. Right? Yeah, I don't think so. And look, it's a conductor. We'll talk to the hand. Oh, poor thing. That arm is really struggling to clean up this car. To be fair, I wouldn't want to clean up all this mess either. Let's just leave it alone to do its thing. Yeah, probably for the best. Okay, there's a book. What's this bright red book? Oh, yuck, this reeks of evil scientist, Dr. Eggman. Yep, this is Dr. Eggman's autobiography and recipe book. What kind of recipes? Who cares? I wouldn't trust any book he's written. It's weird this is even here. Maybe people just appreciate an omelet. You may not be wrong. Yeah, why is there a book by Dr. Eggman? That's weird. The globe of our marvelous planet. I haven't traveled around much. The islands are fun and all, but I'd love to visit some of the countries. They're a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people and shops. The food can't be beat either. Ah, sounds perfect for a vacation. The conductor was talking about Spagonia, if you've ever been there before. I have, actually. If you're ever visiting, be sure to stop at the university to say hi to Professor Pickle. He'll tell you everything about the area and make one scrumptious sandwich. I'll keep that in mind, thanks. Script knows everyone has been everywhere I haven't. Everywhere, haven't they? Alright, Vector. Did you bring me any meat to chop? No. I may be a butcher, but they confiscated my meat cleaver before getting on the train. You actually try to bring a knife on the train? I'm a man of authenticity, Tails. Without a knife, I'm just a chef in a ketchup-stained apron, not a butcher. I think if you had a knife on you, we'd definitely think you were the murderer. But what if I hid the knife? You know, I'm not the biggest fan of this line of thought. Okay, never mind. We'll get there. Nothing like cold cuts for a cold case. Let me know if you need any good butchering. Oh yeah, then this is locked. Shadow supposedly walked through the library car before going to the saloon car. He left the library car. He locked the door on his way out. There's got to be a reason he's doing this. Should we make a note of it? But it looks like it's unlocked. Yeah, I do believe we should. Shadow's lock is added to inventory. Let's see, anything else? I guess we can talk to Espio here. Fancy a poem? No. Okay, how about a poem about trains? Locomotion and motion. I think I lost my lotion. The window shows the ocean. Oh wait, there's my lotion. Thanks. Yeah, I actually really like that one. Huh? I don't know. We really don't have any clues. Let's start the interrogation. I don't think we have enough evidence yet. Why don't we look around this a little more? We do? Never mind then. Very well. I mean, we looked at the glow. Oh wait. Here we go. Wow, I wish I could stop and look at all these books. Sonic needs me. No time to rest. Alright, let's move on then. Well, I mean, a little peek wouldn't hurt. He's scavenging through all the book titles excitedly. He's like a kid in a candy shop, or in this case, a genius in a train library. That's odd. I know some books have fallen out on the floor and everything, but every book on this shelf is in alphabetical order, but this one. The Mirage Express Manual. It's a user guide for the Mirage Express, the train we're currently on. Do you think someone found it on the ground and put it back? Maybe, but it is interesting. Let's make a note of this. Okay, so why would the manual be in the library? And yeah, if all the other books are on the floor, why would that be the only one put back? I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Vector and Espio and figure things out. Oh, I was going to look at Professor Pickle here. Alright, who do we want to interrogate? Oh wait, there's a table. Let's just take a pause and sit for a second. These chairs are very comfy, so plush, puts me right in the mood to read. Makes me want to take a nap, personally. In fact, maybe I'll rest my eyes a bit. Saffron, no, don't fall asleep. There's been a murder, remember? If I had a ring for every time a murderer ruined my nap time, you'd probably have one ring. Oh, we gotta look at the trash. Something's always in the trash, let's check. Hate to say it, but there's nothing here. I really thought there'd be something. Saffron, are you sad there was nothing in the trash bin? No, I'm all right. I'm sure there'll be something hidden in the next trash bin we find. You really think so? Yeah, we just gotta stay optimistic. Yeah, okay. These trash bins hide a secret. I'm sure of it. Saffron, you're pretty unconventional, but I like that. Was that supposed to be a compliment? Okay, so yeah. We always gotta look in the trash bins. Alright, so let's interrogate Vector first. Start interrogation. So two of you don't believe us, eh? It's not that I don't trust either of you, but I wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity of your alibis. Saffron and I are here to confirm two things. Why Vector left to go play games with Knuckles, and if Espio really was reading in the library card. Vector, we'll start with you. Why did you leave the library card to visit Knuckles? We're prepared to present the evidence if need. Oh, that's easy. I got bored. Well, yeah. He said that. What? I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Oh, Espio. I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social. Plus, we were instructed to mingle. I remember the arcade machine in the saloon car, so I figured I'd go check it out. This seems to line up with the information we gathered with Knuckles. Then that brings our attention to you, Espio. Rouge entered the library car, found something, and left. You said you immediately started reading, but were you actually reading the entire time you were in the library car? Of course he was. How would Vector know? He wasn't there. Once Espio starts reading, he doesn't stop till it's done. I've seen it happen. It must have been a good read. What was the book? Espio doesn't owe you that, detective. Let the man live. What if it was embarrassing? What kind of things do you think I read? If you won't talk, I have a hunch on what that book might be. Saffron, could you help me out? All right, Saffron, what book do you think Espio might have been reading? Probably the manual. Manual? You think Espio was reading instructions? What argument could you possibly have to support this? Because it's the only book that's out of order. Okay, we only need 40 rings. Why is that one flashing? Oh! Well, that's a thing. Oh, ow! I jumped way too soon for that. There we go. had to scrape to get those last few. We did it. Da-da-da! Light bulb. There are books scattered around the floor, sure, but the remaining books on the shelves are all in alphabetical order. I'll accept this manual, meaning someone at the very least picked the manual up and put it back in the incorrect place. This lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, Espio. Hey now, I won't have you insulting my pal like that. Calm down, Vector. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself. Apologies, Espio. Butcher and a poet. Friendship can form anywhere. That is indeed the book I was reading, the Mirage Express manual. Trains are cool. In that case, we'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual. Saffron, if you don't mind. Could you ask Espio some questions about the manual? Just flip to a page and ask away. Oh, I see. Quiz Espio about the manual to prove he read it. Which page should I quiz him on? I don't know. I didn't read any of them. Sure. Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms. During events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. I remember the conductor saying the train could clean itself, though I have a feeling the train company just didn't want to hire any janitors. The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety. Seems like SEO aced that question. Saffron, hit him with another one. Oh, okay, which page do I choose? I don't know. 231? What is the Mirage Express's cancellation policy? No refunds, and you will be charged as a no-show fee. This does not apply if you're over the age of 65. Gee, the person who made this rule must have been over 65. Last one, Saffron. Let's see if Espio can go there for 3. Gotcha. Which page should I pick last? 16. What was implemented to support the conductor duties and ease general train obligations? An intelligent data processing system. It works in tandem with the conductor to assure smooth travels to guests. I remember this. The train has an autopilot, but it can't access its full suite of capabilities without the conductor present. Now, did I pass your little test? I guess so? Totally. It's wild you were able to retain all this information so quickly. A poet's brain is often surprising. I don't know if I'd be bragging about that. You clearly read the manual. Those answers feel far too specific to be guesses. You both had the nerve to question my buddy like that. Don't we want to be supporting folks who read? You have to admit, though, reading the entire time a murder occurred does sound a bit suspicious, even if true. But he answered all my questions so calmly. That's very impressive. No, I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. Vector was the only one to see me reading, after all. My alibi is hard to substantiate despite being the truth. Oh, well, he definitely read through the manual, so I suppose we can... Espio, is that true? Vector was the only one to see you reading? Yes, that's correct. Problem? What about Rouge? Frankly, I don't believe that can be true. We have evidence to back it up. Saffron? He always puts me on the spot. Okay, Saffron, think. We should have a piece of evidence linked to someone who also saw Espio reading, but what? This! Not sure why you're trying to say that. Don't waste my time. Not sure that's right, Saffron. What is it to show someone else's reading? This one? Shadow's lock? Please, pray tell, what does this have to do with anything? We're up, Saffron. Let's get our argument together. Yeah, I don't know what that has to do. I mean, he was passing through and locked the door. Oh, 50 rings. Whoops. Nice. Oh, shit. I was over much too far. Oh, jeezums. Oh, I have enough rings. We're good. I wasn't even counting. I was just trying to survive. Light bulb. Shadow walked through the library car to get to the saloon car, where he set the original high score at the arcade machine. Yeah, but I ended up beating it. It wasn't the high score long. Crocs are natural gamers. Espio said he saw Shadow enter the library car, but he's mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentioned that Vector came back. When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in the saloon car, Espio was fully seated reading his book for a good while at this point. We know Shadow had to walk back through the library car when he left the saloon car, so there's absolutely no way Shadow and Espio didn't notice one another on Shadow's return trip. It was a simple slip-up. I was just fully immersed in my book that I didn't notice Shadow. You're telling me the sound of doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up? Well, you see... I can sense Espio's desperation here. Defending the argument that he was reading the entire time isn't easy. So if you didn't see Shadow returning from the saloon car to lock all the doors, then at that moment, were you really in the library car at all? How would Espio leave? Shadow locked all the doors and no one saw Espio in the saloon car because he can turn invisible. He's a chameleon. It's a mystery, my dear Saffron, one that I would love for Espio to solve. Gotta believe me. That cool demeanor is vanishing. I was so involved in my book, I didn't notice Shadow pass back through the library car. Honest. When Vector returned, he even had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention. Yeah, I think I remember doing that. I must have ended my friend's death, so I'll ask you again, Espio. If you weren't there for Shadow to see you reading, then how did you leave the library car? I didn't. Why doesn't this seem right to me? Tails definitely feels like he's onto something, but I don't see it. Is Espio simply sitting reading? Or did he somehow vanish to not notice Shadow's return to the library car? What should I do? I gotta join Tails, because he was invisible. No, I can't interrupt Tails while he's onto something. I'll let him continue the line of questioning and... Saffron, my favorite and beloved employee, please. Protect the passengers aboard this train. You must be taken care of. If you fail, the lawsuits will be torturous. Don't allow such an old feeble soul to get sued. It's too bad. I have to make sure our guests are taken care of. I have to speak up. Tails, we have a piece of evidence that can answer all of our problems. All right, my fellow associate, lay it on me. What piece of evidence shows Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another? This is like the only other thing. All right, now let's get my thoughts in order. Think! Oops. I totally, like my brain just shut off. I forgot I was supposed to be doing things. Well, again. I need to be jumping. I don't know why that's suddenly like a problem. Yeah, I don't know that I'm getting this one. Go! because I cooked it up good. Oh, shiz. I might have been able to make it. Yeah, not enough rings, I know. We'll get through it. Nobody wants to see me fumble at this stuff, really. Ah, crumb. Okay, we're good, we're good. We're fine. Just start doing it a little differently, that's all. Yay! The library map. Oh, I see! See the exit? They're right across from one another. A straight path. If Shadow walked down this straight path, there's a way Espio and Shadow couldn't have seen one another. Looks like you'll have to point out exactly on the map where you meet. Where could Espio have been sitting for Shadow not to see him? If we walk straight through... He would have had to have his back turned, almost. Not quite. For Shadow to not see Espio as he was walking through the library, where could have Espio been seated? I don't know, that seems to make sense to me. He's walking straight through. Oh, this bookshelf is blocking. There we go. Interesting. That's where I was sitting reading my book. I can second this. When I returned from the saloon car, Espio was in the same spot. That confirms it then. You see, Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another from this spot, because a bookcase was in the way. There's no way Shadow could have seen Espio, or vice versa. It makes a lot of sense why you never mentioned Shadow's return, Espio. There's just no way you could have seen him. I apologize for losing my cool back there. I felt like I was grasping despite telling the truth. But I'm glad you believe me now. Your alibi isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you both for answering all our questions. We did it! Another pair of alibis validated. Yay! Too many locked doors to worry about, but I'm glad everything straightened itself out in the end. Well, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna crash here for a bit. These chairs are so comfy. Likewise, I could use a breather. Sadly, our work isn't done. I have plenty of questions for Rouge and especially Shadow. Oh, seems like the door to the next car is open. Amy must have kept it open when she passed through earlier. And that's our cue to leave. See you later, Vector and Espio. Give them heck. And if you need any meat chopped up, say the word. I'll keep my poetry sharp for the both of you. Murder is on the loose, while doors keep getting locked. Tick-tock goes the clock, while our heroes are in the caboose. At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident in our detective abilities. We're really going to do this. Come on, Saffron, let's go see what's next. Coming! Yay! So we solved another one. And I think that's a good place to stop. We'll head to the next card next time. So, thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, ring that bell, subscribe, leave a comment, all that good stuff. I will see you all later. Make sure to save. I didn't save last time. It was dumb.